The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. You got a little squad, boy.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Yeah, feels nasty. Yes, sir.
The big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 feet. Hard to forget that.
Grabbed in the backfield.
How the fuck I ain't shaking?
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of
hey, a lot of 98 Jamal Charles be hitting them.
To dance with your boys one last time, but another thing too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah,
Cause, bro, he not no power back. All them other niggas be power back. All them 99.
That's one of the best things.
Oh damn! I changed my offense again.
Bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I.
Oh no, I didn't.
It was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Got enough space.
Get in there.
The tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line.
You said what?
Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And in that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Makes his connection.
Yeah, I got to, my boy. It's only right.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch it. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right?
It's only right, my G.
Stop running.
Non-personal.
It makes it so easy, the connection between.
Let's see what that offense hitting on.
You can tell this is a good
I ain't gonna lie, that defense is looking a little sweet.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That defense is looking a little sweet, my G.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith.
Oh. Yeah, I got Smith too. But I look, you feel like Fields better than him a little bit. Like, they neck and neck though. Low key, Fields and Smith.
Getting set for 1st down.
Who you got back? Oh yeah, you got that one nigga from Michigan.
Throwing right. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
You got that nigga from Michigan.
After the quarterback and receiver,
I was on that the cover of that 14.
To the air, it's Penix coming after it.
Yeah, we got that D-line too.
They might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man.
Got that D-line.
All over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that,
D-lines and them DNs.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll get
good play. That was a good play.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
I like that.
Time winding down here in the quarter. Comes out throwing on first down.
We gotta do line, fam.
Got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Them DNs and them tackles. 99s, 98s.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
And them corners on point too. You ain't thinking that. Oh, fuck, been a pit.
Passes incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I tell you what, I love no hesitation. I love my quarterback to make that RPO read, throw it to the right really quickly, but just got to be a little bit more accurate, maybe not rush it so much.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
That's a pick.
And it's lobbed into the air, and that one's going to be picked off.
You know,
That boy caught that bitch.
You want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Snags a quick pass on the left.
Oh my gosh, he lost the ball. Can I challenge that? Even though I know they're not probably gonna give it to me.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still gonna force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC.
Damn, that was a good hit.
It's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still gonna find ways.
We gonna stand up though.
Too important to this team not to give you the football.
They'll throw it on first down.
Ain't good enough.
To the back. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackle.
Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Moving away from pressure.
Good
Makes the
pass.
grab. It's Jordan.
He ain't getting in that end zone though.
And in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough
He ain't
thing
getting in that zone though.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
He ain't getting in that end zone, my boy.
The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10.
This drive.
Back to the air one more time.
You're not getting in that zone.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. To the air. It's Penix.
Damn, I fucked that up.
Puts him in the spin cycle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first
Not
down.
getting in that zone,
Got to
bro.
get to the line quickly for this third down play.
Screen, we know the screen coming.
The play action fake. Unleashed
That's a
to
pick.
the zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And it's
He caught that?
away.
Okay, I'm about to say.
To convert on 4th.
That would have been a hell of a catch.
Defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick.
That would have been a hell of a catch.
They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Brought down at the 27.
I should have caught a hurry up on that shit.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Thank you for the timeout. You know I'm finna.
In the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
They get jiggy.
One on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Showing the arm strength to the
You can't fuck with Fields.
And the big game.
That was out of bounds?
46.
Oh, no, that one wasn't out of bounds.
He wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. And how easy was that for this offense? Tight end just wide open on the outside.
And Reese, one thing, I know this defense is concerned with all the speed offensively they've got at the wideout.
Oh, it's out.
That's crazy.
Scoops it up in there, bringing
2 fumbles in a row.
These wide receivers are so fast nowadays. There's such big plays.
That's all good, though.
Get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them. So we're focused on chasing them down and funneling the football in the right direction.
You gonna throw a pick six?
Defense Swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble for the wide receiver.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
You gonna throw a pick six?
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
It's not good enough.
Downfield. And he was on his way.
But that was the longest 3 seconds in the world.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. Scrambling away. Makes the grab.
Good pitch back, but that's not enough.
He's got room to run.
Good pitch back, though.
Make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break.
I think it's my ball, too, boy. Damn, it ain't my ball. Fuck.
The Gators will boot it away to start the second half.
Well, that offense ain't scored yet, my boy.
Bring it out. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start the second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get
that should have been a fumble.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry.
Now I'm going to be able to run that option on me, my boy.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Finds his man. It's Jordan.
That's a good move.
45 on his way. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option.
Fumble. Can we get a fumble?
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
I ain't even gonna lie, you ain't getting nothing else off that option shit no more now. That should have wrapped.
Off the play play fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly out to the tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down.
No, he didn't get it.
Stop him short of the marker.
That's user shit, too.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on 4th down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all
user on the D-line
to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense is won, especially on 4th down, and you're going to be coming off the field.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option.
I fucking pitched it, bro. What the fuck?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on.
That's crazy work.
If you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands.
That clock or not. That 4th quarter hit.
That guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Let that 4th quarter hit. I'm about to go up top. Chicken pop.
1st down to start the drive after the break. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And with a lead like they have here in the 4th quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
This offense has a 2nd down play. They want that clock to run. Still running at the 40. And
you and that hit still too bad, my boy.
Tough run there.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Gadsden. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
You want that fumble too bad, my boy.
You've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
6th play of the drive coming up. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
He gone. He gone. He's gone. Devontae Smith. This shit over with, my boy. GG's. Really is not. You just got to play some ball, though. You got to get like a pick. You got to score fast. And get like a pick 6. Stop me fast. Score fast again. But a pick, scoring in a pick 6 your best bet. If you don't get that, then that shit are out. Shit are out.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive.
Ooh, he almost went and got that bitch too, boy.
Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision making. You decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense contest. He didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in
Me on that shit, I'm telling you that option not finna keep working.
It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
You got some decent plays though. My team just like that though.
Off play action.
It's a real team.
Throws to the wide out.
Oh my gosh, you see how he curved? That should have been an interception.
They finally drag him down at the 42. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
That option ain't gonna work. Don't run that option. By the fact, you might as well because you're gonna get a pick. You about to get a pick 6 if you would have threw it.
32 picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete.
Good pass.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Good pass.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the deep. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal.
Oh, he got flipped in that bit.
One into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
Hey, that boy going for 2.
We had any chance to make
I know you finna onside it.
With a little bit of time on the clock, now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play. Yeah, and the defense comes up with a stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Flag, you ain't far enough.
The hands team makes a sure catch.
You want me to kneel it or you want me to I'll play it out for you. I'll play it out for you. I ain't gonna kneel it.
And the Gators inside the final minute trying to
give you a
wind this
chance.
clock to 0.
Give you a chance for me to put another Teddy on the board.
Touchdown, Florida.
GG's, my boy. Shit ain't go to my sets. I might well sell them shit now. Oh, this shit is wild. I don't fuck with this shit. All the better, bro. That shit, cheap. Oh yeah, I'm finna smack you, boy. Your team ain't nothing, Bell, boy.
The Gators will kick it off to get us underway.
Yeah, you gonna get there. You gotta keep grinding, my boy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at
That's all you gotta do.
The offense set for a first down play. Takes the handoff and he's going right. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Alabama pushing the tempo. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football.
Are you like to run the ball?
When you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up.
You like to run the ball? Who you got?
Like
That's Mark Ingram back there?
Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Oh, didn't he? Well, that's a 99.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. On the ground, it's Ncaa25. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2.
The ball.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Off the RPO, go right, looking for the chains. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, we clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Daly. Blasted as he lets it go.
That should have been a pick. You would have that should have.
Incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Oh, you ain't going to punt him, my G? That boy said thought like.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Hey, at this point of the game,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, my team souped up, bro. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing, boy.
To start taking some of these chances, I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Runs through the tackle. Gets him on the ground at the...
That boy gonna quit. You gonna quit already? Damn, play the game, my boy. It's 0-0. But you gonna get the upgrades. When you keep upgrading, you gonna get when you get to level 50, you gonna get top boy. You gonna get my quarterback.
This guy's got a lot
Once
of
you get to
tools in
level
his
50.
toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmett
It was like
Smith,
48 on the little game
the
pass.
guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. It just caused so many problems.
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
You just gotta grind, my boy. But if you quit the game out quick, you're not gonna upgrade. You're not gonna keep getting a free player.
Put 6 on the board.
At least when you lose, but you still gonna be able to upgrade. But you quit, you ain't gonna get an XP.
Getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
I'm gonna take it easy on you though. I ain't gonna blow you out though. I'm gonna take it a little easy though. Make it fun for you.
Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays.
Even though you were just selling me out though.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Okay, I'm gonna come out in some run stop shit. So pass the ball.
That Alabama offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring.
Help you out.
And those are frustrating because you think you might.
He'll take the deep shot.
That boy still picked that bitch off.
Double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He was thinking big.
I was trying to give it back then.
But boy, did he give his offense.
That boy still finna quit. I want to say fuck that shit. That shit crazy. That shit ain't upgrade me enough for for the cut, dog. That's gay. I'm gonna try to smoke one more nigga boots. Call it a night. Smoke one more boot and call it a night.
The Broncos will kick it away to start.
I ain't even see what that boy was squad. That boy had.
Fielded in the end zone. It's
Ooh, he would have got past that.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
He would have got past that.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Shows him the stiff arm. Just finds that.
Oh my gosh, that was supposed to be a touchdown.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Great run there. Well, the Gators have had a long list of great passers. Some dudes have done it on the ground. Anthony Richardson, Tim Tebow come to mind.
Yeah, those guys were unbelievable. And what do? Anthony Richardson, speed. I mean, when you got a guy at the quarterback spot that you can feature, that can hit home runs, man, is it fun to be a play caller.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Wide out in motion. With jet sweep pass. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you need to run an RPO.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Nice job there by the QB on the screen because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football, and right away takes it upfield and gets some lots of yards.
Looking to pass. It's Jordan.
Oh, that's PI.
He can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They're trying to get
I fucked that up. It's all good.
Sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but we're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass.
He on that boy back.
Connection on 3rd down.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
And the Broncos will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's
I'm supposed to strip his big ass.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
They were supposed to strip his big ass.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
He on that.
It's Jordan. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They'll give it to the back. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Throws for the tight end. Throws it in.
That's bullshit, bro.
Well to the completion, but it was too
Watch how we stand up right here. You don't get nothing else, though.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch
Might
the
get a
ball
field goal
against
if he
man
kick
coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That is a great play by the defense. The most athletic
Might get a field goal if you kick it.
Yes, you heard me, Jess. Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my gosh, how the fuck he still caught that?
Touchdown, Western Michigan.
That's supposed to be a pick, my boy.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march the ball.
Burned out like a bitch. I don't even feel like playing that shit no more.
And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan.
Damn.
That is a decision he will likely regret.
Yeah, fumble that
in
dude.
the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the clock continues to dwindle away. They get right to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the first down. He's going to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Oh my gosh, he was supposed to grab that.
Going for a big play on first down.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead of the second half, it's important.
You were supposed to grab that, boy.
Big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the second.
That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
I gotta try to hit my love.
Have it with a 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
Damn, he's coming. X was wide open
Clock's
too.
running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
Fuck it, we're gonna run it back.
Back to throw, it's Jordan. They're bringing heat.
Oh, he was wide open.
And there are 8 seconds left.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beaten like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
That's good, chap.
Really good job by the defense.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moore.
On that NC tonight. We still on that 25, even though that 26 I came out. I put too much money in the ultimate team.
Nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Throw it to number 8 is going to be a pick.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Drop that.
In the middle, it's Jordan.
Drop that.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down.
That's crazy work, bro.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd short, what they like 3rd medium.
That's
3rd
crazy
long.
work.
Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays.
Pick 6,
and
man.
try to shut it down throughout the game.
Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long.
I think that shit all up.
Any success when they decide to run.
Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the 1st down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Shakes off the defender. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Now I'm going to be able to keep running the ball. Gonna have to put that bitch in the L.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room.
Gonna have to put that bitch in the L, fam.
They bring him
Tell
down,
him.
and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carry.
Did a great job on the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
3rd down conversions
Gonna
are
have to
a
put that
huge
bitch in the L.
stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quickly complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from
Gonna
getting
put that
to the
bitch back
1st
in the
down
L.
marker.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone.
Oh, that boy kicking a faggot.
Easy pitch, easy catch.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal.
Must got a good kicker.
This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Western Michigan 7, Florida 0.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No.
Complete. The Broncos.
I'm challenging that. What the fuck?
To the wideout.
But not before getting it past the sticks.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late
That's
in the
crazy.
game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Damn, you fucked me up with that screen.
They'll get it
That
down
was
to
a
the
good play.
8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He'll pull it on the read.
Grip him. Good play.
And he runs it
You
in
did
for the
that.
score. Touchdown Broncos.
I got Jordan Love. I thought you had Boyd back though.
Display what speed by this quarterback.
And this defense,
There's
they
2
were
minutes
sure
left,
about
though.
this. I mean, they knew they had their hands full.
I could do something.
It's one thing to do it in practice and draw it up on the board.
I just gotta go fast, stop you. Got 2 timeouts.
You realize right away that it's going to be a long game.
Need to score out this kick return.
Tack on that extra point with no problem. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kicker be booting it though. Oh, it's Smith? Oh yeah, I'm taking him out.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Used the play fake, now to throw. He wants a big play here late. He's got it down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. It's first down from the 37-yard line. To throw, it's Jordan.
How the fuck they both came down like that?
Couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. He's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got 2 guys left.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. Open space at the 25. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball.
You got that. You got that, my boy. Hold on. I don't even got no challenge no more. That shit. Take me to my upgrade, though. What the fuck? Oh yeah, they horny.